I want to go live right now to Fort Myers, Florida, which is just getting inundated with water right now. You heard Jennifer Gray mention how Naples was already seeing a record storm surge that's south of Fort Myers. And so joining us now is Frank Lawney. He is an architect from California who happens to be in Fort Myers, Florida, working right now. And he took some videos that we're about to show you. Frank, thanks for jumping on the line with us and speaking with us. Can you tell us more about what you're seeing?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I've never seen something of this nature before. The storm surge is very significant. We're actually seeing cars and boats float down the street. We're seeing trees nearly bent in half. And, well, there's quite a bit of chaos on the streets, and the winds are, it seems like we have gusts that are well over 100 miles per hour. And I'm sorry that if I'm speaking very loudly because it's very hard to hear due to all the noise of, of the disaster that's occurring outside.
Wow, it's unbelievable to see these images, and you talk about cars and other things that are obviously huge just floating in the street. So disturbing.
Yeah,
You
we're
said
seeing
it's
a storm surge of about 5 feet high. It seems above the ground level, and it's taking garbage dumpsters and other heavy objects afloat. It's very shocking.
You say 5 feet, and in some places we're hearing it could get up to 18 feet, the storm surge. So 3 times what you're seeing there in Fort Myers right now. You said chaos on the streets. What do you mean by that?
Well, there are quite a few, unfortunately, homeless people that are seeking shelter, and almost it appears that they're trying to find their way into buildings that might be able to afford them some shelter. I'm personally in a steel reinforced concrete building, so we have very much confidence that we're safe. We're up on the 7th floor, that's where you've seen the footage that was taken here from the balcony, looking towards the east side of Fort Myers Beach. You're seeing in that footage the bay and not the Gulf, and the waves that we're seeing on the Gulf side of the island are incredibly high, something I've never seen before. Being someone who's come to this location several times since my childhood.
Do you feel like people understood just how bad this was going to get?
Well, we were actually here for the aftermath of Hurricane Charlie. We had evacuated during that storm, and what we're seeing here right now appears to be much worse damage than what Charlie did to this island. While we, kind of seek shelter and ride out the storm. Like I said, we evacuated for that last hurricane, and this one appears to be a much greater strength.
What's your plan as far as riding out this storm, then what?
Well, we know that emergency services are shut down to the island, so we did stock up on supplies. We have water, we have food for days, unperishable food. And our plan is to we're going to stay in this building as long as the storm and winds are this extreme. And once things calm down, we're going to head outside and see if there's anyone that needs help. And that we're not going to go do that until it appears to be safe to go outside. At this moment, if I were to step outside, I would have a very difficult time standing up without bracing myself, holding onto a railing or a wall. You basically can't stand up without being tossed and blown away.
Frank,
so
I know that
we're going to ride it out until things calm down, and we're going to go. I'm staying here with some family members and some friends.
I'm
go
so
out
grateful.
there and see if anyone needs help once this all passes over.
I'm so grateful that you can help us understand what you're enduring right now and that you are safe and your family is safe and friends are safe, but it does sound like an extremely dangerous situation for a lot of people in the Fort Myers area right now. Again, that's where this video is coming to us from. And Frank, I understand you have limited battery left on your cell phone, so I won't take much more time, but are you concerned about the communications aspect of all of this, given the historic nature of the storm?
Yes, unfortunately, we lost power to the building that we're in this was about an hour ago. And they've shut off the water as well because I believe the public water has been contaminated, from the storm. So, yes, we have limited power and limited battery. We are prepared with some means of charging our phones, but everyone has to share that resource. And generally, we're going to be safe, and we're going to ride it out without any issues.
I'm John Berman live in Tampa, Florida, where it is pouring now. But south of here, the problem is storm surge, the life-threatening problem. In Naples, about 150 miles south, we just got these pictures in from the Naples police force. You can see the storm surge, record storm surge already in Naples, 5 to 7 feet there, and it could get even worse, just devastating, inundating the city of Naples now, which is why you can understand why they have declared a curfew in that city. They want people inside and staying inside for the foreseeable future because the situation is just too dangerous. As Hurricane Ian begins to make landfall, the eye wall now on the land. The eye has to get halfway over before it officially makes landfall, but already simply wreaking havoc. I want to go right to Bill Weir, who's in Punta Gorda, Florida right now. And Bill, I know you are bracing for it as well. As you say, Ian is here.
Yeah, it is really howling now, John. We're sort of peeking out of this parking garage right at the point where the winds are circling around. I want you to give you a sense of the sound. I'm going to ask Harlan, my PJ, to turn up his camera mic. And you can hear that freight train hum that people talk about after they've ridden out a storm of this magnitude. Oh, can you see? Can you see the power? Right behind me, there's a statue of a bent palm tree. That is the memorial for Hurricane Charlie, who ripped on this almost exact path 18 years ago, took 15 lives, cost $3 billion to this county, destroyed 11,000 homes and 300 businesses. As a result, there will never be another hurricane named Charlie. They retired that name. With what we're about to see here, I will bet you $1, John Berman, there will never be another hurricane named Ian. I'm so worried for the people who either couldn't leave or wouldn't leave because, yeah, the wind makes for some dramatic pictures, but it's the blowing water that's going to make the most difference to these people's lives for the next foreseeable future. When this wind dies and the sun comes out, the nightmare is just beginning for a lot of these folks. Then comes the flooding water and the mold problems and the lost days of work. This storm is going to hurt, John. All you can do is just hope for minimum blood, sweat, and tears. Oh,
Bill Wheel for us.
I have a little trouble standing up, and I can't tell if you're talking to me or not.
No, Bill, if you can hear me right now, is the water already a problem? I don't know if you have a sense of what's going on. All right, Bill Weir in Punta Gorda, Florida. You can just get a sense of the power of this storm right now. Bill, witnessing the wind, witnessing the strength of it, and it's really just the front edge now of Ian as it begins to make landfall. Wind gusts measuring upwards of 100 miles an hour or more, and it could get worse than that, 150 miles an hour. To Bill and his team, please stay safe. Joining me now is Nick Pashota, who's the vice mayor of Venice, Florida, not terribly far from where Bill is. If you can hear me, Mr. Vice Mayor, what are you seeing?
So basically, we're seeing pretty strong gusts right now, a lot of uprooted trees. Power's out on our barrier island. We just lost power here on the northeast side of town. We've been trying to get, everybody to shelters, and we're pretty much at that point now where everyone's sheltering in place, and we're just kind of hunkered down, ready to go for the storm. We've got a great public safety team. Our public works department is ready to go as soon as the storm passes. We'll be out in the masses to clear the roads and get our city back up and running. We do have tactical first-in teams that are ready to go, so we've done everything we can to prepare for it. Now it's just time to sit and pray and hope that we all come out of this, in good shape.
We're getting word from Naples, south of you, of storm surge already around 7 feet. How much of that are you seeing at this point?
We've definitely seen some inland flooding. Haven't really seen much of a surge yet. We've seen a lot of the reverse where the water's been pulling back. So I imagine at some point we'll start seeing the surge. We've got all of our crews kind of locked down right now just because of the wind gusts. So I'm sure we'll be seeing some more here in a little bit once we get some crews out in the field.
And your message for the people of Venice right now?
Most importantly, safe. Just be safe. You know, don't take any chances with your lives. If you're sheltering, stay sheltered in place. Hunker down. Don't go out into the storm. You know, I think one of the reporters had said it makes great pictures. Well, the pictures aren't worth your life. So please make public safety's job easier by staying where you are. Especially, you know, once the eye wall gets to us, you know, you'll feel this ability to go out and see what's going on. Stay inside, you know, because it's not over.